Act 2, I'll do over again because I got disrupted by stupid spam. Spam art. I didn't see it to be disrupted, but it got disrupted, shut down the video. I don't like that. Anyway, I'm gonna start again. I'm talking about engagement. First of all, let me say I'm Pastor Marco. This Big Heart Dating. Yeah, I'm happy I've got this on airplane mode. Nobody will call. If you want video, put it on airplane mode. You know that? It worked. Alright, it's 315 area code spam call. Stupid. Alright, back to that. Alright, where we start? Congratulations to all those who got engaged. Congratulations. Good job. Please comment that you got engaged. Okay? Good. If none of you engaged, that's okay. It's always next year Valentine's Day or any day in the year, which makes it more special. Alright? Could be any day. Really. Okay? Now, we're gonna, for the next couple of months, we'll talk about the engagement and wedding planning. In the wedding itself. Be a lot of stuff yet. Breaking down a little piece of the planning. Alright, now this day is Saturday, the 15th. You already got engaged. Good. Now, here come her bewilderment. Usually the women do. She will go crazy. Oh, I'm engaged. Yeah, I gotta call my best friend. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it, honey. Thank you. Calm down. Bride, calm down. Calm down. I know you're exciting. Calm down, okay? The groom will be calm. They usually are. They're calm. They're happy, but they're calm. That's why you need a man to calm you down. And the women to lift him up. Yep, that's how it works. Now, these days, wedding planning are involved on both parties. The bride and the groom, including the parents, the two. It could be 1-1, it could be 2-1, or 1-2, or none, if their parents passed away. Yet the parents are usually involved. Depending on how old you are, the older you are, the less parent, because one might be passed away. Like I am 60 now. My mom passed away when I was 48, 12 years ago. More than that, actually. Alright. It would be nice she would have been there for mine. You understand? This is why it's best for a lot of you guys marry young. If you want your parents involved. And good idea to have them involved with your wedding planning. And besides, you can have children that way. Now later life, you want to remarry again later life, fine. It's going to have to be a lot smaller. Because it's different than when you first time getting married. Second time marriage, it's really, it's smaller, simple. If third time married, oh boy, usually you will elope. Like my brother did. He, had two witnesses. He married to someone he met online. Now, as for the wedding, planning, I know it'll take time, but my belief, if the Bible states, you marry like that, why wait? Why wait a year? How come you gotta wait a year? If the Lord says to marry, marry now. Read Genesis chapter 24 again. Yeah, it said that many times. You'll see the story. He married like that. I know it took time because they had to travel. Today you can fly. For me, it's going to be about 24, 25, 26 hours total because I'm down here in South Carolina. I might have to go to Arkansas to fly to Charlotte, North Carolina, than what I saw online. Travelway may fix it, may be different for me. And fly from Charlotte to New York, then transfer to the main plane that I want to get on to the Philippines all the way. That's the main flight, 16 and a half hours for that flight alone. That's a lot of time. It's 8,500 miles. So that's 16. It's about 2 hours for every 1,000 miles. That's the way it works with planes. It may vary the time. You never know, it may arrive a little sooner. It happened to me before. Because you may have tailwind. But I doubt it with this one. You gotta go up north. You're going against wind chill. Jet stream, my man. Jet stream. Come down. It's faster if you're coming back. Yeah. So anyway, I can get there in a day. Back then, in the Bible, they walked quite a way, about half a year walking across the Middle East. I looked ready to figure out where they were. So that's where it was. Either cross through the desert or go around the crescent. That's longer through the crescent. But there's water and the flight. So that's the only way. Now, let the bride celebrate this weekend. It's Saturday. She's gonna call up all her best friends. Look what happened to me. Then they will meet, the girls meet together. Look! Yeah! They'll say, hey, over a cup of coffee or to drink someplace. Make sure she doesn't get drunk, please. Make sure she doesn't. Ladies, don't get drunk. Guys, you can do that. You can, go call up your friends, but don't get drunk either. Those days are over. Many of them love to out to party. Bad. They're over. You're now gonna get married. that you can't have that anymore. Party's over. Your last party will be the wedding and the reception. That's the last major party in your life. Of course, you will go to other weddings that their own parties. But also, it's like your last prom. If you didn't have a good parent or never went to the prom. Now, the let her celebrate this weekend. And Sundays, when you go to church together, you got to show that to the ladies at church. And for sure, a pastor will come up to you taking regulation. Oh yeah, don't be surprised. The other members will say the same thing. So don't be surprised. You'll be expecting everybody to do that. Now, when that happened, then Monday to Friday, they're gonna at work congratulating you, both of you, especially the lady, the bride. You're gonna show up at work. Don't be surprised if they think, "Oh, let's go out tonight." If you're a Christian, you don't want to drink. Not a bar. No. Because the men will think you're available. They like drunk women. Don't. We'll talk about the Bachelor or Bachelorette later. I'm talking about progress from getting engaged to wedding day. And that deal. Now, like I said about the parents, get them involved. Do it today. Talk with your parent. Both of you. You have to. Because it's all about money. Young people in their 20s don't have that kind of money. If you are 60, 50, 60, you have the money. So you know the difference. But please be wise. Depending on how much you have in your budget for the wedding. Today, a lot of times the brides will go crazy and want, oh, I want a $30,000 wedding. I gotta have 250 guys. Oh, I gotta invite cousin of cousin. Oh, there's so many I gotta do that. Oh my goodness. Oh, calm down. Today, you need to calm down. Think common sense. You guys are supposed to talk about it before you got engaged. About budget. You should have known about each other's money. I've talked to my fiancée. I don't have that kind of money. And she understands. She respects me. She understands that. Wow. That's why I love her. You know, all of them want money nowadays. Please, be honest with yourself. You didn't get engaged to get the money from the other. No. If you do, you're a gold digger. I'm sorry I have to say that. Gold digger. Or even black widow. Don't do that. I knew one from Syracuse. She was national news. She was a black widow. She murdered to her husband. for the money. And got your turn. She died within like maybe 3 years later in prison. Yep. She died in her 50s. My ex-wife is the nurse. Was the nurse for the daughter of the Black Widow. Yep. I saw the house with that color used to love. Dad. We're not going to talk about those things. Yeah, money is the root of all evil. So, it's what the scriptures say. But you both should have talked about money. Where you are. If she wants $30,000 wedding, he wants a $5,000 wedding. You have to compromise. Not just there. You need to be realistic. How much you, let's say you are the bride. How much you want to spend. But her parents too. Your parents. Would they probably would say no. 30,000 way too much. You have to set realistic. And because you gotta remember your groom, how much he makes. If he doesn't make very much, you make pretty good. Or maybe you're the same. But you think too big. The parents are the ones that will remind you. Don't think that. Your parents live longer. They know the realistically. They remember their wedding. They remember their parents. That's the same thing to them. So, listen to your parents, both of you. What if the bride's parents want to spend so much and especially his parents spend, but don't have the money? Or maybe the parents don't get along with the child. Maybe your parents don't get along with you. In my case, it would be the same thing. But not. And my mom passed away. So, likely my father will not. I know my father would not. So, it's going to be very hard for me. If you're going to marry a foreigner, you have to remember they don't have that kind of money. Ladies, especially if you are from another country other than the United States, we are not rich. Please remember that. I'm going to say it again. We are not rich. Sure, you think I'm rich because the American dollar is valued more than yours. Your money. Peso or other kind of dollars or rubles or whatever the money is. It's not the same. So, you have to try to work out on that. And if it's overseas wedding, that's very expensive. Because, let's say the bride is from the Philippines, and you're from the United States, you want to marry, or maybe she's from Thailand, or one of these countries, maybe in Africa. The value is lower. They don't have very much money. But you want a big wedding, expensive wedding. Some traditions, yeah, the big, expensive. Like the one in Thailand, usually big, expensive. Same in Africa, big, expensive. Because the way they dress. And if you're American, you don't have that kind of money. And no American bride wants you. You ended up with a foreigner. You don't have that kind of money. And what about your family? That's the whole thing you have to think about. Oh my goodness. That's right. Expensive to bring the family over. It's still going to be $30,000 wedding or more. Even if it's very budget, low budget. Because you have to invite your family. You're going to have to be very limited. You will feel unfair. Because, let's say, depending on your family size, nuclear family, which means the closest. Your nuclear family would mean parents and siblings, depending on how many, plus one of their spouse. Bring them over. That's expensive. It can be about $2,000 each family member. You have to pay for the come. Not them. You. Yeah. Let's say for me, for example, that my father and my two siblings, and I know only my brother's married. So that means 4 people. That's $8,000 airfare. I don't have that kind of money for that. Many of you guys don't have that kind of money for that. I did not include the hotel and the car van rental for all of them to ride in. It doesn't count the wedding expenses. You have to think about the wedding and the reception. Those 2 major budgets. And for you and your bride, honeymoon expenses. So that's why I'm going to break down all the different categories, different things to break down. Try to help you guys lower the price. Don't miss this wedding or international wedding or foreign wedding. Alright, don't miss it if you are going to marry each other in the States, if both of you are American. Or let's say if you're Canadian. Filipina. All that. International wedding. For my case, I'm going to marry the foreign bride at the international. But I'm going to be married there. So that's the third category. Foreign wedding. Exclusively there. Nobody from the state. They're not going to come. So I'll talk about online wedding. That's another alternative. You can do that. Online wedding. Everybody can watch. Many of them did that during COVID era of 5 years ago. Now it's been 5 years later. COVID almost not existed. So the idea of that can continue with online. It helps a lot of people see the wedding. And you can have second reception for the groom family and friends in the state or other country where the groom is from. Alright, that's a lot of things, a lot to cover. That's why it'll take about 2 months to cover everything. Then many weddings in the state are May and June. So that's why I'm going to talk about in February, May and February, March and April. So this is gonna help you. I'm wearing white shirt. Yep, time for me to post. So, again, congratulate to all of you. Enjoy this weekend. Let her show off the ring. And make plans to have dinner with the parents. I call that engagement dinner. Because finally you can celebrate with the family. Next weekend. Because she's gonna be really, ooh, I'm Cloud. I'm engaged. Let her calm down by next Friday. Get Friday night. Get Saturday lunch or dinner. Alright? Then discuss about the wedding. We're going to talk about that for the next 6 days. All about that part alone. All about the planning. Make you think, oh, I never thought of that. Okay? Alright. I already had parents that I was married before. My budget was $500. So it worked well with $300 honeymoon. 3 nights. It was enough. Good idea. I beat my sister and my brother wedding budget. Smart. Now my brother beat me because he married 3rd time. It's just a couple of witnesses just marry just like that. No family. See it. Nope. It's all elope. But I beat their first 2 weddings and my brother's second one. It's only $500. My sister, 1983, $4,000. My brother's first wedding, $2,000 yeah. And I beat them quite a bit. My sister, 1983, $4,000. Wow. My brother, 1995, I believe. Yeah. 2000. That's more than 10 years cheaper. They're thinking common net. And I did the same thing. Common net. It worked. Guys, use common net. I believe your wedding will be $500 a lot. Try it. Talk with her. $500. You can do it. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk all about this week. Wedding planning at the engagement party. Or dinner. With the parents. Alright. Thanks for watching. God bless.